What's up, guys? It's Skeeter
and Kamikaze.
All right, are we going?
We're going with that now.
Okay,
It's a thing.
I liked American Zach, but Kamikaze works too in a weird kind of.
What do you mean American, Zach?
You're American because I'm British, Zach. Even though everybody thought you were British, but anyways, that's beside the point.
It's a long story.
Yeah, which you probably could tell. So I'm really excited for this. So I was kind of tinkering around on the good old World Wide Web, on the internet, adversely looking for just ways, something I could do to get the OG Xbox that we have, some way to capture the video from that so we can stream it, and without having to spend $100 on a capture device. But I kind of went down a rabbit hole. And now I have a
hookah smoking caterpillar.
Yeah, now I have a Nintendo 64 on my MacBook. So, kind of the same thing. So, I said I didn't want this to be a Nintendo channel, but I mean, I feel like we wouldn't be OG gamers without like
paying homage to when Nintendo put out really good games and kind of ruled the market.
Oh yeah, so
now they're like that awkward little brother.
Pretty much, yeah. Now being a good gamer on like a Wii or a Switch is like the equivalent of being a good skater on a Razor scooter. So we have a Nintendo 64 and a GameCube emulator. I got some classic games, and I feel like kicking off with the Nintendo 64, it was a toss-up for me between Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Mario Party, Super Smash, Super Mario, and Mario Kart. And eventually I just kind of flipped the coin in my head, and I'm like, you know what? I loved Mario Kart as a kid. I always wanted a 64 as a kid, didn't have one, but my friends had one, and we always were playing Mario Kart. And to this day, I have friends with 64s, and we end up playing Mario Kart. So I figured, I'm like, it's probably, I think, as far as people that didn't have 64s, when they think Nintendo 64, they think Mario Kart. So I kind of settled on Mario Kart. So what better way to kick off a Flashback Friday with the Nintendo 64 than Mario Kart 64, which is like, I'm pretty sure like the best-selling game on
probably
either that or it's gonna be either that or one of the ones I already mentioned. So we're gonna have Zach play, or Kamikaze play Mario Kart 64, and we're also gonna do kind of a Q&A for you. This is your first video on the channel.
Yeah. First time you guys get to see this face.
This beautiful. I mean, we're gonna have to put like a, are you 18 for this video? This is straight up porn. I mean, look at this.
I thought you were gonna have to blur it out.
Sexy man. Censored. So, so we're gonna be playing Mario Kart 64, and let's get it going. So, you got the controller. So this is all sorts of messed up. We're using a Nintendo emulator on a MacBook with a PlayStation 4 controller.
And somehow it works.
Yes, because I don't even want to think about the horrible things I've done to my MacBook in order to make this all work. But yeah, so what do you got first? Are you doing a time trial or not?
It's just one player.
Are you doing a GP Cup race?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Mario. Yeah, oh, you went.
Well, started out slow.
You went OG. You went straight for Mario.
Might as well.
And so that being said, OG gamers, let's give a intro. So you're obviously Kamikaze, Zach. For the viewers, you and I know each other. We go back way back, like middle school.
Yeah, there's pictures of us together with dinosaurs in the background.
Pretty much, yeah. Probably no, because we were those emo kids that used to say "rar." God. And
RAR means I love you in dinosaur.
I just want to castrate you with a dull spoon right now. Back in the day when we were convincing teachers that we were brothers, even though we had the same name, and that we weren't adopted, our parents were just stupid.
My mom was so high on crack she forgot she already had a kid named Zach.
That explains so much. So it would be your mom, not my mom.
Whichever mom.
Your mom. So we go back a bit. You and I have been really close friends for a while now. between middle school, high school, and then afterwards, when you went to college, I went in the Air Force. We still kept in touch, and we'd always play games and stuff growing up. So, obviously, we're already connected. That's kind of why I asked you to be on the OG Gamers, was because you're already pretty good at games. So kind of give us a history, like kind of what was your first experience with video games? And
I think the first thing I really remember is like playing Duck Hunt on an NES, and then
like with the little gun that pointed, back when TVs had glass screens and everything.
Yeah, and then I had Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, the original Legend of Zelda. And I had this Mario Kart. Oh, not Mario Kart. I had Super Mario Bros. 3. That's what I was thinking of.
That's a classic.
But then when I got my SNES, which was at my grandma's house for most of my life, it just kind of sat there in the upstairs bedroom. I played it whenever. I had literally one cartridge that had every Mario game that had been released up to that date on it. So there was like 10 Mario games on one cartridge. And you could have 3 saves per game, which made no sense because all that space.
Yeah, I mean, those cartridges back then were like, I think, not even like 8 megabytes. Like, they were tiny. But the cool thing was, an interesting fact about the N64. So the N64 was in the 5th generation of consoles, I believe. So along with kind of the Sega, I think it was the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation 1. And Nintendo was dead set on keeping to the cartridges. The cartridges were more durable than CD-ROMs, and you didn't have the load times, but you couldn't fit as much data on them. And eventually, as we know today, CD-ROMs did beat out cartridges. But that's one thing I noticed with this emulator is there's no loading. I mean, aside from when I start the game, but that's more the emulator running on the MacBook. But once the game's going, there's no load screens, and it's great. So, a little interesting fact. Then we all remember blowing in the cartridges and stuff like that on our Game Boys. And
fewer of us remember how bad the Sega CD was. Or was that like Panasonic, I think it was, that made a CD-based game system that was truly terrible?
And they actually had like Nintendo-approved games, but Nintendo's pretty much turned their back on it, saying like, yeah, we approved it, but it's definitely not canon.
Like their Legend of Zelda game that was just...
Oh, and the educational Mario game and things like that. So so that's a bit of your history. Walk us through some of the other systems you've had.
And then everything after that, I only owned Sony. So everything PlayStation.
So you've had every generation of PlayStation.
I've had my hands on PS1 through PS4. I had the OG PSP, the thick boy.
With like the rounded bumpers on the back, right?
Yeah. And then my little brother had a PS Vita, which I think I got more use out of than he did.
Nice.
So literally everything Sony's put out in the way of video games, I've tried.
Nice. Because I had a PSP in middle school. It was when they released the PSP Slim, so it didn't have those bumpers on the back of it. But I had that, and then unfortunately somebody destroyed it at lunch, so the screen got really messed up, and the only way for me to play it was actually to plug it into the TV because it had that, TV cable and everything. But yeah, PSP was a great system. The UMDs and everything.
Yeah.
That was actually how I first saw Napoleon Dynamite. And then without Napoleon Dynamite, I found out about Super Troopers, which, by the way, we saw Super Troopers 2 when it came out.
Great movie.
Like, phenomenal movie. And, yeah. So, alright, so that's kind of your game history. So, we already kind of talked about this, but I'm sure people want to hear from you. So, why are you with the OG Gamers?
Oh, just known this guy for a while, and he had a channel going, and I just started providing content for the streaming, and now we're just kind of trying to do the YouTube stuff too.
Yeah.
So we're just following the rabbit hole and seeing where it takes us.
That's a pretty, I don't say...
Well, I get screwed by porcupines on the way down. Or echidnas, whatever those are.
Yeah. Pretty simple, though. Simple answer. A lot of fun, though. We're having a lot of fun with it. And, yeah. So... So that being said, we know why you're here. What are you hoping to do with the OG Gamers?
Maybe get my hands on some of the older games that I haven't played in a few years, show people, my experiences.
Yeah.
Make people laugh, make people cry.
There's gonna be a lot of crying. And I think we're already off to a good start with the N64 emulator and the GameCube emulator. And if the viewers want to know how we got a hold of all that, we could do a how-to vid eventually. And yeah, now so we got that blue shell, boy, and so we know why you're here, what you're hoping to do. What games are you most excited for out of what we had? Like you kind of know what's in our catalog. What games are you most excited for?
I'm excited for the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves thing, just because I really want to see how far I can get in that now that I can read. And then hopefully maybe one day I can find Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring for the PS2.
Okay.
Just for the simple fact that I beat that game like 3 times. But nothing makes me happier than killing orcs.
Awesome. Any other games like kind of free? I mean, as you said, Robin Hood, that's on our NES emulator.
The Battlefield video that we're going to do here soon.
Oh yeah, that's going to pretty much we're just going to go online and we're going to try our best to be actual gamers and get some kills and hopefully get a positive KD. Zach or Kamikaze is much better at Battlefield than I am.
But only Battlefield 1. Don't make me play Hardline.
Yeah,
For the love of God, don't make me play Hardline.
See, I can do Battlefield 3. Battlefield 4, it glitches out on me, but Battlefield 3, I'm alright at online, but I feel like that's because it's kind of realistic, and I don't know, I just kind of use common sense there. But Battlefield 1 is a great game, so we're going to try to get a compilation of... It seems that every single time we stream on Battlefield 1, we always see something crazy. I mean, there was that one time where you were literally driving, like, what was it, an assault truck through the trench or something like that. And you got shot dead, but it kept going through the trench, and you ran over this guy.
Killed me.
Yeah.
So you just see his red little silhouette disappear underneath the artillery truck.
No, like, he got dragged because he got stuck on the hood.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
was, like, all the way down the trench, and it was, like, the funniest freaking thing we've ever seen. Like, it was hilarious, so...
Or the guy who just walks straight into a tank.
Yeah. So we've seen... It's like every single time we play BF1, we always see something crazy. So we just need to start recording it and making a compilation. It's going to be a pretty big one. It's going to be... And because we both work, I handle all the video editing and stuff, so it will take a while.
And I just sit around and complain about Black Ops 3.
Yeah. So that one's going to be out in the not so distant future, so definitely keep your eyes out for that. We're going to be posting updates on how that's going. Really, we gotta get the content first, so that one's going to be probably in 2 months. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to hope for, since I'm the one that edits the videos, pieces them together. Zach's the one that plays them, and a lot of it's how we can get our schedules together, because we both work, and well, he works. I'm going to be working again soon, and it does take a lot of time to do this stuff, but yeah, so the BF1, and then obviously we got Mario Kart, Mario Party, Super Smash Bros. I'm really excited for that, because I feel like we can get some really cool multiplayer stuff going with that, so we just gotta get our hands on some controllers, and because I'm limited on USB ports, unfortunately, so we're working. I think actually our personal schedules are probably the easiest thing to work around. It's just the hardware right now.
Yeah, the technology that we have.
Yeah, we're very
poor.
Yeah, but we're not so limited. I mean, I think we're doing a good job.
We're not going to cry and set up a GoFundMe page to buy him a computer.
Oh, God, no. Maybe a Patreon at some point. But anyways, yeah. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. Any other games you're looking forward to, or that you want to see us stream, or things like that?
I think at some point we should definitely do Modern Warfare Remastered.
Okay, yeah, that'd be a good one. We have the PS4, so
yeah, we haven't done anything with my PS4 yet.
Yeah, dude. I mean, just bring that over sometime, and then yeah, we can definitely do something with that. And yeah.
And then get the fun of resetting the resolution to play in 4K, because my TV at home only does 720, like I live in the Stone Ages.
I don't know if the PS4 will do 4K.
I think it has a setting on it. No, excuse me, it only goes up to 1080. But still better.
Yeah, it'll upscale like HDR, because the PS4 Pro, I don't know. Either way, it'll look good.
I have like the original PS4. It's not the Pro.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it'll look better, because even my Xbox One S, it'll only stream in 720, so I need to figure out a way around that. But yeah, so alright, so now we're playing Mario Kart. We got all that stuff out the way, and you're rolling down the hill, man.
Yeah, that's why I can't talk and drive.
Yeah, so we're gonna finish this one off. We'll finish this cup. What's with the question marks for who's in what place?
No clue.
No, they were, I think it's because they just placed, because he's on his last lap. And you guys can't see it, but Rip Girl is out of screen, obviously, because she needs to remain anonymous. We can't let you guys know who she is, because she can kick anyone's ass at video games, so, including her own, as we saw earlier when we were testing out Mario Kart.
Is this drunk Mario Party?
No.
Yeah, see, I feel like we should definitely save like Mario Party and Super Smash for when we have the controllers and enough alcohol, and we'll just do a drunk stream, because I can stream from this application. So yeah. All right, so we got. I think this is the last race for.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, Mario Kart. Damn, you are off to a slow start, man.
Launch control wasn't good enough.
Yeah. Damn. Is it the same track?
This is legit the same track. Did I hit the retry button on accident?
I would just pause it.
Yep. Yeah, it gives me that option. Let's just get out of there.
Yeah, we'll just go. Okay, let's do
crack. Not just kidding, we're good kids.
do crack. Do a GP. Is there a way just to do a single race?
I don't think you can with the GP, because it gives me the option of GP or time trials.
Yeah, but you want to play somebody.
And then when you select your cup, yeah, you can only do the entire cup.
Okay, wait, go back. Let's do a special cup. And then we'll end on Rainbow Road.
I have to play the entire cup now.
Yes, but
Trying to kill me.
yeah, but it'll be a good way to do the video.
See, what they're doing is they know that with my hands on the controller, I can't vape.
Where's your vape?
Somewhere around here.
Give me his vape. We're gonna go for the
Put me on nicotine life support.
oh, that pop. I felt that pop.
I think that needs dripped.
God damn it.
I mean, Rip Girl. Her name's not talking about. I'll have to mute it. I wonder if I can add a censor sound clip. Just a beep. But great, more editing for me. Here I was thinking, oh, I got everything set up for the recording. You know, I won't have to do a lot of editing besides adding sound effects. But Rip Girl, what
kind of a baby hit was that?
Oh yeah. Rip Girl, what game do you want to play?
Party.
We can't do that till we get drunk and we have controllers. Because Mario Party is not a single player game.
It is on the DS.
Yeah, I mean, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just go through that boat.
No physics engine at all.
Boo, 10 out of 10 would not recommend N64.
Oh god, what was that one? Is an alternative history World War II game I have. I can't remember the name of it.
Wolfenstein?
No. It's kind of the same premise as, you know, Nazis invade America, except this game ends with you kicking the Nazis out.
As it should be.
Just the fact I said physics engine made me remember it, because that game ran on Unreal Engine, I do believe.
Oh yeah, that was it was a good engine at the time it came out, but it was very glitchy. Cause wasn't it Unreal Tournament that
I don't know. I just know it's the game that made me fall in love with the MP40.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Unreal Engine, like Unreal Tournament 2 on the PC and I believe Xbox, it was like one of the first MMOs, like big mainstream MMOs that was like, you know, a big deal. I think. I could do some research on that. Yeah, another thing for this channel is we're kind of an educational channel. You're always going to learn something.
Especially when we play war games and we'll start lecturing you about military history.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna... yeah, so I think after this video, we're going to do Rip Girl. And probably have the three of us. And maybe we can just do Mario Party again. Or not Mario Party, Mario Kart, maybe? I think? Yeah. I wonder if there's a way to do Mario Party where it's just one controller and you pass it around. I don't know if they had that on the 64 though. What other games do we have on the 64?
I already forgot.
I know there's Tony Hawk, but the emulation of the ROM is like messed up, so you can't read the menu. It's just like, it's like blanked out all the, unless I was able to find pictures of the menu and then kind of go from that. Which I'd have to do some research, but I know Mario Kart works, South Park Race. Ooh, hey, Rip Girl, do you like South Park?
Yes.
We got South Park Racer. It's the exact same thing as Mario Kart, but with South Park. We'll have you do that one, and then you guys can hear Rip Girl's Cartman impression. Or she'll tell stories about South Park. Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards! You bastards! Why, Terrence, pull my finger. And yeah. Jeez, you were like killing it. Okay, so
Finally.
we need stories. So Zach, would you rather? Here's a would you rather. Would you rather? Now, for both these scenarios, you get to choose, you know, top or bottom. Would you rather have passionate, all night long sex with Steve Buscemi, but you get $100,000 put into your bank account every month for the rest of your life, or you get to have sex with Ryan Reynolds for as long and short as you want, any position, you know, no holds barred. Again, you get to choose top or bottom, but you will never, ever, ever have more than $1,000 in your bank account in your life. Like you could spend it as much as you want, but you got to earn your money. But you can never have more than 1,000. So pretty much for every 1,000 you make, you got to immediately spend it on something. So which one?
Brewster's Millions there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So Steve Buscemi or Ryan Reynolds.
Well, see, here's the thing: no one's paying me to fuck Ryan Reynolds, so I think I'd go with Steve Buscemi because that'd be a great way to make a living.
Yeah, and then you get to say, you know,
and he'll be thankful for it.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi's a great guy.
I mean, he took time off just to respond to 9/11, so he deserves some action just for that.
Yeah, true. Volunteer firefighter.
I mean, things people don't know about him.
Yep. No, shout out to Steve Buscemi, that sexy son of a bitch. All right. Another would you rather. Would you rather get butt fucked by a cactus for $1 million, or have to totally munch Caitlyn Jenner's growler for 30 minutes for 100? But you get fucked by a cactus. You gotta get fucked by a cactus for an hour, or you can munch Caitlyn Jenner's growler for 30 minutes for $100. So fucked by a cactus or munch some tranny growler.
Is suicide an option?
Can I get an anti-lifeline?
And I don't mean choke on a dick and die.
So which one?
Can I at least take the thorns out of the cactus?
No. Oh hell no. Then it's nothing more.
Fun.
Yeah, then it's nothing more than getting fucked by a cucumber.
I'd take a cucumber up the ass for free if it meant I didn't get to fuck Bruce Jenner.
I think I would just take the cactus, because at that point you'd have all the money to like get the painkillers and like get the thorns taken out of your ass and get yourself taken care of. An hour of pain for.
Oh, see, if you place too low, it doesn't let you progress.
Ooh.
I just realized that.
You gotta retry it then. Hour of pain for a lifetime of gain.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Rip Girl's playing off screen. So let's see how bad this one goes. So you got 7th place. So look for negative 8th place, which is what she got the last time she played.
Oh my god, we don't talk about that.
Literally got lapped like 4 times.
Juice. Yeah, that didn't help. You were in the way, babe.
You'll survive.
Yeah, you killed me, you bitch. What the hell?
Oh.
What kind of bitch move is that, you fucker? God damn it. What the hell?
So would you get screwed by a cactus?
I guess so.
Yeah, I would take getting screwed by a cactus. I do not want to go anywhere near cake.
So if any of the Jenners are watching, we'd all rather get fucked by a cactus. How does that make you feel?
I mean, no, I mean, if I had to, I'd screw Kylie Jenner. If I had to.
Hey, baby. How do I bust my load?
Right trigger.
L2.
For those of you that didn't hear Rip Girls asking how to bust a load.
Of red shells.
And, okay, so...
I get rid of my red shells immediately because they look too communist.
We hate you red, you dead. Crips love America. Crips for America. Alright, so you have any would you rathers?
Let me think of a good one.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
Okay, so in the meantime, it's I can't tell if Rip Girl's doing good or not, because like, the question marks. I mean, she's good shell awareness. Damn.
Would you rather get shot wearing a bulletproof vest for $200
Okay.
or get shot in the leg for free? No, wait.
Questions.
Excuse me. No, wait, I worded that wrong. I did it backwards. Shut up.
Would I rather get shot with a bulletproof vest for $100 to get shot for
No, let me reword it because I messed up. I was zoning out. Everyone just get off my ass.
I won't.
Would you rather get shot while wearing a bulletproof vest for free or get shot in the arm for $100,000?
For $100,000? Okay, do I get to pick which arm?
No.
Sure, whatever.
Okay, because
Non-dominant.
because if you get shot in the left arm, because that's like where your arteries are and stuff, like
Bleed out.
Yeah, you'll bleed out. So if I could get shot in the right, can I choose where to shoot me in the arm? Because I feel like if I got shot near the elbow, that'd hurt more. If I got shot in like
Probably.
the forearm or like the bicep, it.
Get shot right in the
I mean, either way, it's gonna hurt.
Oh, but
like
here's
hell.
the kicker with the hollow point.
Oh, the hollow point. God, for $100,000, or shot with a bulletproof vest for nothing.
They should save the fucking fungus.
And I gotta pick one because, I think shot for $100,000. I mean, I mean, at one point in my life, I was willing to get shot at for free. So hey, why not do it for some money? So yeah, I think I'd do it for money. Yeah. You got another one?
All right, let me think.
Okay.
I'm
7th.
trying
Damn.
this
Okay,
one.
I'll try.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
Is that sweat all over the shit?
Okay, so this is gonna be the last try, I think, because we're at half an hour on the video, so we'll do one more and then we'll start another video with Rip Girl. But okay,
Would you rather have boobs for a year and still have your penis,
okay,
or have a vagina for a year but also have a beard?
boobs, boobs all the way. Because no, and here's my logic with it. That's a no-brainer for me because you know how I could go to the bar and get free drinks all. I'll be like, hey, I'll show you a titty if you buy me a beer.
Yeah, what happens when they try and take you home and you whip out that dick?
No, I wouldn't let them because I still look like a man. But from like the neck down, I look like a woman.
What if they got their beer goggles on?
No, I mean, I've actually thought about this before. Like, I've legitimately, like, there's been times I've been sitting in the bar and I'm like, man, I wish I had tits. Because, like, I could get so much free beer. Like, I would totally be so irresponsible with that power. Like, with great power comes great sluttiness. Like, that's how it goes for me. Oh, and she's going backwards.
Yeah, it let me on.
I bet if Susan Boyle went to the pub more, she would have got her first kiss sooner.
Here's one. Would you rather fuck Susan Boyle for an hour, but you become the richest man alive, tax-free, because as we know, taxation is theft, or, oh, no, I gotta play.
Yes.
You get to munch on Caitlyn Jenner, or actually any transgender of your choosing. So any woman that used to be a man, but you gotta munch their growler for an hour.
Don't say names.
But you only get $50,000. So Susan Boyle for all the money in the world, or munch the growler of any transgender. Now, when
I have an idea. I could munch Chelsea Manning, but I'd bite it off.
Yeah, so that's how that one's gonna go. Damn, this is hard. So which one?
Give me a bottle of Jack Daniels and I'll do shit to Susan Boyle she's never thought of.
I mean, you gotta munch that growler, though.
As long as I get so drunk I can't taste it.
Ooh. For all the money in the world, shit, I'd fuck a moose. Well,
You need a ladder.
Yeah, I need a ladder. But I'd fuck a moose. I'd fuck a moose hard.
So why do all your would you rathers involve tranny sex? Is there something you need to tell us?
Because I know there it's just that is shut up. I don't know. Okay. Man, I can't think of any more would you rathers. Most of them that I know involve tranny sex or some sort of intercourse with a plant. Okay.
Would you rather have a 50% chance of getting hit with a fragmentation grenade or a 25% chance of getting doused in napalm?
I think frag grenade, because as I've said, I've already kind of been at that point in my life. Oh shit, where am I going? Yeah, I've already been at that point in my life where, I mean, either way it's gonna happen. Napalm, I feel like 25% is actually what we live with now, you know, at the risk of World War III on the horizon. And with the frag grenade, if it did went off, one, it's a frag grenade, so who knows where it's going to hit. Two, I mean, even if I lost a limb, you can live with that. Napalm, the side effects of napalm are a lot worse, I think.
That's why I gave it the lesser chance of getting you.
Yeah. I still think I go with frag grenade. And we got 8. So, we suck. That's also 150cc, so we immediately went for the hardest, but damn. Also, I didn't get 8. That was actually Rip Girl. She handed it to me after she fucked herself like twice over. So
alright, one final would you rather.
Okay. End the video on a high note. This better be good.
Would you rather eat out Heidi Klum, but it smells like complete shit, like a nasty fish market?
Ugh.
Or eat out, follow me through on this, Susan Boyle, but it tastes good. Let us know in the comments section down below what you would rather do. And girls, you can answer too. Let's be honest.
I'll answer in the next video. I need time to think about that one.